welcome back to the channel. It has been a week and a day since my last upload, but I did upload twice. So, we are back, back to vids. So, basically today I'm reviewing Origins: The Curse of Calico, the maze at Knott Scary Farm. I'm going to continue this series. And Halloween is in 2 weeks, which it's kind of bittersweet because it's like I'm excited for Halloween, but I'm sad the season is ending. Like, that's how all of my Halloweens are. Like, it's kind of sad, but it's like exciting at the same time. Like, after you're done, you're like, oh, this is it. Like, no more Scary Farm, no more this. Like, I don't know. And then obviously this channel will be converted to a gaming channel, and then it will be converted back during Halloween. So this channel's going nowhere, and I just got Batman Return to Arkham, so that I will do something on. And gaming is gaming. I won't, all of my lore is on my channel, my main channel, Sade video. So if I do a video like, what happened to Jason Todd during Arkham Asylum. That'll be on my main channel, because it's a lore video, right? But if it's just actual gameplay, it'll be on my gaming channel. Anyways, just letting you know. I warn every video just so you know what's happening. So, even when this is Halloween season's done, you'll still get good content. Anyways, we're back, and we are back to the videos. Yeah, so Origins: The Curse of Calico. Now, this was one of the bigger mazes. Yeah, it was definitely one of those bigger mazes that had the longer waits, right? Mesmer, Paranormal, these were like the bigger ones. This one was very well done. Some of the best effects probably in any maze. It was just really, really well done. Now, like I did in the Depths one, I will do a screen recording, pull up the video, a walkthrough, and we'll watch it, and I'll point out things and everything. So, the line itself is quite lengthy, right? Like, it's pretty windy and stuff. But since it's a maze, it goes by pretty fast. Here's the thing. For me, when I went, everything was low weights, but I had people at my school go on a Saturday on like a high price day, and like they said, only 2 of the mazes were like walk-ins, which is the Depths and Dark Entities, and everything else was like an hour or 2 hours. So that's what happens when you go on those busy days, and unfortunately there will not be these like not crowded days anymore. We've hit the point in time where now we're back to waiting in long lines, and there's no escape because it's so close to Halloween. And if you look at their calendar, I'm sure it's like insane. Here's the thing, I'd love to go again, but I'm not sure if I will. Yeah, see, look. Remember when it first started, it said tickets as low as $50, and now it's tickets as low as $59. So that shows you crowds are increasing, so prices are increasing. Obviously, $60 is not that bad, but that is the minimum. So let's see what it's like. Let's see what days are sold out. And I loved Scary Farm when I went. I loved it. I would love to get a pass there. If I could get a Scary Farm pass, I would be so happy. So I'll have to talk to my father about that next year. Because if I can get a pass, then we can go as much as we want. And we just pay $100 for like the whole, and we can go like 3 different times. That would be cool. Or just go once, but Actually, for pass holders, it's $54. So I guess it's not that bad at all. So this Sunday and then next Thursday are cheap days, and then there's only 3 days left. And then on Halloween is a cheap day. It's 54, because not a lot of people go there. On Halloween, more people will be trick-or-treating, spending time with family, having Halloween parties. Like, that's not normally, this is normally something you do heading up to that moment, you know? Anyways, it kind of relates to what I was talking about, because I'm trying to warn you, this maze is gonna have a long wait when you go. I'll be telling you if it's worth waiting at the end. I'm gonna milk it because I want you to stay on. Now, that might have upset some of you and made you leave, but anyways. Origins. Really well done, right? Good effects, good story, and apparently there's much more story behind Scary Farm, because Knott's YouTube just uploaded a video, and it was about, like, behind the scenes kind of, in that actors actually design their costumes, and each one has its own story behind it. So that's something I learned. So Not Scary Farm has lore, and it has lore between every scare zone, every maze. So Origins is like, basically all of Scary Farm, I think, was cursed by the witch. Like, that's how they're all cursed, is from this witch that, like, cursed them. And then you face the witch eventually that did curse everybody. And it's basically about Calico and the things that haunted Calico, right? I mean, I'm not a big Scary Farm lore guy. I'd love to learn the story, but I don't know where I can. So it would be great if Knott's made some series on YouTube about the lore, or a book, or, I mean, obviously they wouldn't do a book, but if there was some way, like a Wikipedia website page, I'd love that, because I really, really like the little bit of lore that I know, so it would be great if they, like, released more, and I could know about more. So, basically, it's, Origins is like a whole, that one's like one of the most story-filled. Like, The Depths is not very story-filled at all. Like, Dark Entities probably a little bit more, but not really. Paranormal is, Mesmer's full of story. I'm kind of disappointed I couldn't get there, but the line was really long, like 45 minutes or something, and that's just crazy. So we didn't do that, but Mesmer's full of story, actually. Like, Sharp Productions did a daytime walkthrough, and they explained everything and all the different story elements there. And that was great. And that's something Origins you can kind of discover easier. The story's just more discoverable. Just like Mesmer, you can kind of figure it out as you go along, right? If you pay attention. Now, you might be getting too scared, like really scared, so then you're just gonna fly through. There's literally a secret door you can go through in Mesmer. You just push it open, and you can go through a secret passage. So now I'm like, I want to go back. I want to do that. My dad will think I'm insane going through the story. He's like, you can't go in there. I'm sure I'll be like, you can't go in there. I'll be like, yeah. And then he'll be like, what? This is what I'm saying. Like, there are just these things about Scary Farm that are really cool. And Origins obviously doesn't have secret entrances, or at least we don't know of. But it is just story-filled, rich with, like, really well-designed characters. The set itself is probably the most detailed. Because here's the thing. Is it more simple? Yes. Is The Depths my favorite maze? Yes. Did I say it's one of the most impressive? Yes, because it is. But Origins, for mimicking Calico itself, I feel like I'm literally walking through Calico. Like, it doesn't feel like, I'm kind of like, what just happened? Where am I, right? Like, The Depths, we go from a underground mine to a ship to a swamp. Like, it's all over the place, right? Dark Entities is solid. That's another one where it's like you really feel like you're in a spaceship, like when the 4th floor vibrates. And then in Origins, the witch, when it's on the ceiling and it's flying around, right? That's another one that's like another big, like one of the big things about that, right? Yeah, so I'm gonna pull up a video and we're gonna you've maybe gone, maybe not. I'm gonna point out key details and stuff, so see you in a second. This video together. Props to Theme Park HD for giving us nice maze walkthroughs. I appreciate it. I know these other really good channels like Sharp Productions. I love their videos. Like I literally like look forward to them every year, and I'm so excited when they premiere that Scary Farm Maze video. That's more for like watching and enjoying on yourself, like by yourself, whatever. This is like a non-commentary walkthrough, so it's kind of useful we have that for this kind of reason. Yeah, anyways. So, I'll give all my ratings, overall rating, jump scare rating, etc. at the very end. So we're going to just watch it and I'll point things out to you. It's a long maze as well. It is not short. Like, I remember it feeling like really long. I don't know how this guy talks for that long. It's crazy. Oh, it's a smaller channel. I mean, not tiny, but definitely smaller. Like, even this by itself is like really whoa, geez, that kind of scared me.
Whoever did all this ain't human. Bandits and cowboys, you're glad to
Like, guys, look at this room. When I mean, like, well-detailed, like, look at this room. Like, this, you don't even understand how much time. They start setting it up in July or in June. Like, they set up so... Basically, when this Halloween season is over, they go right back to the writing board, design the new mazes, remove the old ones. Like, they're planning until June, and then in June, they start, you know, making everything again. Now, there is a month or two break, obviously, right? Maybe, I don't even know, but, like, they're working all year. It's crazy to think about how much time it takes. Now, this same bride, you can actually see walking around the Ghost Town Scare Zone, if you didn't know. She's one of the ones that you remember, because she's, like, really scary looking. So, just letting you know. So, this whole maze kind of ties in with that one Scare Zone really well, because it's in the same area, the Calico area, so, Ghost Town, etc. So, a lot of the same character stories that are in here are also in that Scare Zone, so that's something to look out for as well. Like, this is so well done, like, this house, and then obviously the animation is well done as well. Just whatever you do, don't look up. If you look up, you see that you're in a soundstage. Just don't look up. Keep your eyes forward, look around. I mean, look up, but not, like, straight up. Oh, that baby is so creepy. It's like eyes are out and its head's backwards. It's like so creepy. This is whoa. That guy scared the crap out of me at this point right here. This is like alligator, dude. If you remember from the olden days when we were hyped for even it to just start, you know, when this channel first started, we saw him on the buffet page on Knott's website. Ugh. Like, this is so well done. I remember walking through this one being like, whoa. This must take so long. I mean, honestly, it must be so painful to be the one ripping it down. Honestly, that would be a painful job. See what I mean? It's a long maze. This is not like the depth where it's like quick. At least the depths felt quick for me because I sprinted through it. Not the depths, I mean dark entities. I feel like they shouldn't have other scare actors in this zone while the witch is flying around. Because, like, I want to be focused on the witch moving around and doing her weird spell thingies. More than being worried about, you know, scare actor. I feel like that's something they should do.
Never shall you forget my wrath. I coax you foolish people to rise and roam this rotting ghost town. Every October, the streets of Calico fill with creatures of the night, made of slime, beasts.
That's like the main event, really. That's like the reason why people come. Like, that's that main thing. Not people come to scare fun, but this maze, really. That hand, oh my gosh, that hand was like creepy, dude. I hated that. That girl like scared the crap out of me. I thought it was just another normal doll thing, and then it popped out.
Thank you so much for watching.
There we go. Alright, I'm gonna go back to... Actually, no. I think I will just pop my face here. Makes it easier. Alright, so... I really want to go back now. Why am I doing this? Like, and now it just makes me want to go back even more. Great. Maybe, if I can convince him, oh my, I will, like, run there. So, honestly, I'd love to go back there. Anyways, so, that maze, 10 out of 10 design-wise. Overall, the theme is not my thing. Like, I don't know, it's not my favorite. I still really, really, really like the maze, right? Like, I really enjoyed it. But, I don't know. The overall theme wasn't as appealing to me. Like, this Calico witch, I was like, okay. Obviously, I was like, whoa, like this set decoration's insane. Obviously, that's 10 out of 10. But the overall just theme of it was not great. Obviously, I can't rank that. Well, it wasn't not great, it just wasn't my thing, right? So I can't rank that, really, because that's my opinion. Obviously, everything's my opinion, right? But that's, like, so based on what I think, like, so much that I can't be like, oh, it's 5 out of 10 theming. No, that's just really up to anyone. And that would just be broad stroking it and unreasonable unreasonable critiquing if I do that. So I'm not gonna do that. Jump scaring wise, that one had got me a few times. I remember, like, really good. Nothing was as jump scary as Dark Entities. That one was, like, insane. I'll have to do that one maybe soon. That one was, like, crazy jump scares. Like, all the time there was a jump scare. And it was just more eerie, because it's like the ship's alarms are beeping, the smoke, all that. And here, they got me a few times for sure, but it wasn't like the most jump scary maze, right? But it was up there for sure. It was definitely up there, but I don't think it was not significant. From what I remember, it's been weeks since I went. I went in, like, the end of September. It's probably been a month. No, I went September 30th. Let's see how many weeks ago that was. 1, 2, 3. 3 weeks? Oh, that feels so much longer ago. It's only been 3 weeks? Weird. Okay. I mean, that's still a long time, so I don't know why I'm saying only, but from what I remember, the jump scares, out of 5, jump scareness, which I like kind of I don't like every 3 seconds to be jump scared, right? Like, that's just insane. And I get that's kind of the point, but I like to take it in, and then get jump scared here and there is fun, right? But I don't want to be like, bang, 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 bang. And I don't want to be like, nice. Right? Just walking through. The depths was so well done, and the monsters were so well done, that I didn't care, right? But if I was going through this maze without any jump scares, I would probably be like, eh. But jump scare wise, it was like a 3 to 4 out of 5. Jump scare wise, like, that's how many really there were. Not 3 to 4 number, but, like, you know what I mean. Now, is it worth the wait? Overall scores at the very end. Is it worth the wait? This is difficult, because it's kind of, for this one, I would say it's up to you. If you're like, no, but then, no, I would say do it. If it's your first time, I would wait. Here's the thing. It depends. If it's 45 minutes, that's like, kind of, if it's 45 minutes or lower, I need to be thinking now-wise, not when in September. 45 minutes or lower, it is definitely, it's worth it-ish. If it's like 30 minutes or lower, which is what I waited, you should totally do it. If it's an hour, just skip it, right? I would not wait an hour for Origins, personally, right? That's just for me. I don't know, if this is like, if you think this is the most awesome thing in the world, obviously do it, right? But for me, it depends. So I'm not like, just don't even go on it. I'm more like, in the middle. I'm split between, should I wait in this or should I not? It depends on the wait time, right? The depths never has a line, so I would just do it anyways, because it's like really, really well done. or even if it did have a line, I would say do it, because it's my favorite one there. But Origins, overall score out of 10. So we're going to do out of 10. So I normally do out of 5 for these things, which is weird. But I'm going to do out of 10. So we take into account set design, which is like really well done. Jump scares, which is like at a nice level to where it's not too crazy. Or, yeah, you know what I mean. Okay, anyways, overall score is going to be an 8.5 out of 10. And that is my opinion. This is not everybody. I'm not saying should be everyone's. It's my opinion. And that whole reason it's not a 9 is because I'm not a big fan of the theme, honestly. Like, Calico, I want to see, like, some Native American stuff, some cowboy stuff. But, like, I wasn't really understanding what this theme was, honestly. I was confused, and there was, like, some crocodile men, and I don't know. Anyways, that's what I think, 8.5 out of 10. That is not a bad rating. That is, like, it's literally pretty good. Like, that is pretty good, actually. That on the rating scale, 9 is great, and 10 is, like, amazing, right? So, 9 is, like, great. 8.5 is pretty good. 8 is good, like it's solid. And then 7.5 is, it's good, but it's not the best. 7 is, it's okay. And then 6.5 is like, I would skip it, right? There is no 6.5s at Not Scary Farm. Actually, the minimum is probably an 8. Honestly, that is probably the minimum you'll see from these videos. But anyways, that's going to be it. So, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll upload soon on the next one, because I'm going to try to get all of them in before the season ends. And then after the season ends, we'll do gaming, and maybe I'll throw in a few Knotts videos here and there, right? That would be good. It's a Knotts/gaming. How about that? It's random, but, you know, Knotts is what made this channel, and then, you know, gaming's what we're going to continue with. So I'll do that. I'll throw in a few Knotts uploads. My Knotts uploads on my main channel will also come here. So that's what I'll do. Anyways, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. See you in the next one. Goodbye.